What's up, everybody? We're back. Sorry if this flash bangs you, as usual. We're starting up Minecraft right now to continue. It's the next day, actually, since the last time that I recorded videos. So, uh, you're going to notice, the reason I started this up early is you're going to notice that I sound different. It looks like the video captures... No, oh, there it goes. Okay. You're going to notice that I sound different. It's because I went back to my Focusrite Scarlet Solo, because you can also see that my guitar is behind me. Somebody introduced me to a program called Waveform, which is the way they introduced me to it is that it was based on, like, it's a digital audio workstation, workspace. It's a DAW, and it's so much less of a headache than things like Cakewalk and all that kind of stuff. Like, whereas it took me quite a while to get everything set up in Cakewalk. I mean, it took me maybe 10 minutes with downloading of Waveform to get everything set up so that I could play with a VST plugin on my guitar. And oh my gosh, it is just like I haven't even got into the whole digital, like, music making side of it and stuff like that, where you can, make your own beats and all that kind of jazz. I haven't even done any of that. It's all just been me playing guitar because I just can actually sound good while playing the guitar. I also did some mix and matching. If you're wondering, that's a Jackson. This guy, it's a Jackson 7 string. I also have a bass that's on the wall behind the camera. I have another 6 string, which is a knockoff that I've done a bunch of work to. And I have a classical guitar and a 12 string that I have to fix. So I do own a lot of guitars. I used to have an Ibanez 7 string as well, but I sold it to my nephew who had got some interest in playing guitar. So there you go. Best of luck to him, of course. Next time I talk to him, I'll go ahead and recommend he try out Waveform as well. Obviously, I'm not sponsored or anything like that. I'm just telling you because that's why I sound different. Uh, it took quite a bit of effort to go ahead and get this to actually sound okay. Because as those of you who remember from a long time ago when I was making videos, it was always too quiet. But it took a lot of doing to go ahead and get it to not be so quiet and also have enough of a bass boost. Uh, it's weird. In my environment, even with noise cancellation, I kind of have to I have to scoop the mids a little bit and raise the bass. This is a Neewer. Uh, it's probably going to make noise because I'm going to touch it. But this is a Neewer condenser mic that I use. Uh, and it's really good. I mean, it sounds great. It's just, for some reason, when I would use the Focusrite, it was just always too quiet. So it is what it is. Uh, and it doesn't have a lot of bass, so I need to boost up the bass level, and I need to scoop the mids. It's weird. I don't know. I don't understand why. But if I don't scoop the mids, you will hear the echo off of all of the walls. If I do scoop the mids a little bit, it's gone. It's how I sound now. It sounds even better on the super cheap Xenix 302 audio interface that's now in the other room that I was using for my other videos. So, uh, what have we done? All right, how long did that take? Oh, it was only 4 minutes. Everybody calm down. The only things that I've done to change stuff is the I've put in a tank, an ultimate chemical tank, to go ahead and accept the fissile fuel, so that I can just stockpile a big old batch of fissile fuel in here, while going ahead and continuing the process, letting everything run. Uh, I mean, we did pretty much everything. We did it. Uh, in the last videos, we got our sulfur, we got our we got our sulfur production, we got sulfuric acid, we got sulfur dioxide, sulfur trioxide, and we got it all mixed together over here into sulfuric acid and hydrofluoric acid and uranium oxide, and boom, there we go. The reason I wanted such a big stockpile of this is because uranium's such a pain in the neck to go get for me. I can't just leave my digital miner running for it. So, yeah. The other thing that I did was I spent some time while letting this run. Let's go ahead and make it daytime. It would be really, really, really bad. I did some beautification, as you can see up here. I put gold, like almost like cathedral like windows. I also put another opening up here. I have no idea what I'm going to use and what I'm not in this facility because I think I have to make a turbine and all that kind of stuff to do the reactor stuff. But we are going to take just a short break, maybe an episode or two from the reactor stuff because we did everything that we needed to do to get the base stuff that we need. The fissile fuel was a massive step forward towards getting the reactor online. And before I move on, I want to have a large stockpile of fissile fuel, so I got a little bit of time to burn. So what I've been doing is I made four more. I made four more 4K item cells, so I've got even more room in here. I put the 1K over here just so that it's on its own. Then I've been harvesting a lot of Certus quartz for doing that. So I've done a lot of that. I also went and got a bunch of coal mined up with the digital miner right here. I think I've exhausted the entirety in its radius right now for coal that I brought over there. And you saw it sitting in that chest with the fluorite, which is another thing. I should try that actually. Let's see. Reset config. New filter tag. Forge. Ores. Slash. Fluorite? Is this gonna. No matching targets. No matching targets. So I should go and find fluorite in the ground. That is going to be a doozy of an operation. I mean, I did run into quite a few while I was down there in the mines and whatnot. Like, I still have like 44 over here, I believe, yeah. Let's do some research. Let's go over to desktop. Is it still working? Yeah, okay. So let's bring up some stuff and let's go do some digging. Uh, mechanism fluorite. Fluorite is material found in the waste state. We used in its its raw state with sulfuric acid to make hydrofluoric acid or in a dust to make polonium pellets. Okay. I'm looking for more hard information, like what it's actually called. Yeah, that's all there is. Is there anybody who commented on it? No. Okay. Sometimes you can find uh, info like the digital miner tags and stuff in the comments. When are you supposed to get fluorite? Some of these are closed. I don't know. I was hoping it was going to show somewhere on here. Something. These ones don't work. The Feed the Beast wiki has something wrong with it. So, yeah, let's go back to game cam. It's going to be black for a second. So, just chill out. Just chill out. Just relax. No, so let me go grab my dictionary and we'll go down there. And we'll start looking around for fluorite. The question is, where's my dictionary? Did I finally put it in here so that I could find it? Nobody laugh. Nobody laugh. Okay. So, I guess it must be in here. Dictionary, looking for a little computer monitor. Just a little gray-black box. Dictionary. Where are you? I did notice something. And that was that there's wildland spikes in here that aren't supposed to be here, but I don't want to get too distracted. I'll just take note that there's a wildland spike in my storage crates. So it's not my storage crates. Is it in here? No. Um, did I drop it in here? I think I came over here and looked for this last time. Oh, is it in my backpack? No. Did I drop it in here? No. See, this is where the wildland spikes are supposed to be. Yeah, it wouldn't be in here. Or in there. I definitely didn't put it in here because I've already been down there earlier today. Is there still that box down here? Did I leave that box down here? It could be in here. No. What in the world did I do with my dictionary? How dare I lose my dictionary? That's dirt. Is it just in my inventory and I didn't notice it? No. All right, these are the last two boxes I'm going to check. Well, and that one over there. No. Jeez, you guys are noisy. I need to cull that herd a little bit, actually. Okay, I'm going to check these last three boxes. It's not just this last one. I need to check that one and the two that are, or the one that's next to there. No. I didn't look at that long enough. No. Oh, where did my dictionary go? Yeah, okay. I didn't think I put a lot in here. Nope, it's not in there either. Okay, we'll make a new one. That's fine. It's not a big deal. We're on an adventure to find fluorite. All right, so let's put these back. There's from when I was making those golden bars. Dictionary. Boom. Oh, I need a book. Okay. I don't have a book. Are you feeding me a line? Book. Make the book. Make the book. I don't have any paper in here either. What is this madness? Hey, look, I found a dictionary. All right, so here we go. The time has come. We're at 13 minutes, so hopefully in the next 17 minutes we can find a dictionary. No, a fluorite, so I can slap it with this dictionary down into the ancient mines that we haven't seen in ages. We're coming down for your fluorite. Ooh, spooky. Spooky music. Look at this. I remember I had plans. I was like, I'm going to go ahead and make this an actual stairwell that leads all the way down into the mine like I always do. And I just totally forgot about it. We'll run over here and check this big ol' thing right here. So that's zinc. I don't even remember what this looks like. I keep getting distracted because there's a there's a green light that flashes on this on this Focusrite Scarlet Audio. Scarlet Solo is what it's called. Is this tin ore? Okay. I'll try. I don't have a lot of torches, but I'll try to keep it so that it's interesting to look at. That's copper. This is zinc. Yeah, it just keeps flashing in the corner because it responds to my voice talking. And it's distracting me. I just gotta get used to it because I totally would, like cut out a piece of electrical tape to get rid of it. Oh, look at that. Yeah, buddy. Boom. So what's it called? Forge ores slash rates dense? No. Forge ores slash rates fluorite or slash fluorite. Is that not what I did? I have a tool for just this moment. I'm going to go back up there. I am almost entirely positive that that is exactly what I put. So I now have a regular piece of fluorite. Forge colon ores slash fluorite. I didn't. That has to be it. Did I spell it wrong? That is what it is. That's the correct thing. But we have a thing. So even though I missed it, or so even though I got a couple more fluorides, I also have an actual fluoride ore. So I could put it on the ground right there and slap it in case there's any mistakes. It doesn't matter if it's in the ground where you are, you can put the tag in anyway. Like it doesn't have to be in the radius of the digital miner. I know that already because I set up my nether stuff before I even went into the nether. No, I didn't, actually, now that I think about it. I had to go get a piece of ancient debris. But it shouldn't be like that. Okay, so config new tag forge colon ores forward slash flow right. Oh, boom. Okay. All right. I must have typed it wrong. I'm going to watch this video back and be like, you big dumb dummy. Just like you guys. So don't feel bad about it. There we go. All right. How much fluorite can I get in this? Wait, what did that say? T12? What's that? I don't know. Anyway, 50. Nice. So I've got all the fluoride I could possibly need. That didn't take very long at all. Um, and then I could just move this thing out there. I guess the other thing that I could do is I could finally bite the bullet and go upgrade, energy upgrade. I'll make one of these and put it in here. Boom. 2, 3, 4. Let's start with 4. That's what I usually do. Oh man. Oh gosh. I got the hiccups a little bit. I'm going to have to crack this Coke Zero. Oh jeez. Upgrades. Energy upgrade. Boom. Increases the energy efficiency and capacity of machinery. 3.16. I got all the fluorite. So does that mean that I could do this? Oh, I can. Look at that. It didn't immediately tell me that it was unacceptable. Oops. Energy capacity is 63.24, needed 2.52. And then I turn on Silk Touch and it says needed 30.35 kilo FE. Cool. So, does that mean I can increase the range now? Can I increase the radius to like, I don't know, 40? No. Can I increase this? 72? Yes. Oh, now I want. What the hell is this? What's going on? Yeah, it's showing up in the recording. What's happening here? Oh, is it showing me the radius or the? It is showing me the radius. Whoa, is that the visuals thing? Oh, it is. Cool. I didn't realize that even existed. I thought it was the digital, like the little screens on the front of it. So yeah, that is awesome. All right, all right. So let's get 4 more of these. I want to see if I can actually increase the radius. Okay, 10 times. All right. Can I increase the thingamajig now? Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. I keep messing this up. Config, that's where I want to go. 60. Let's go back to 60 because I don't need to actually do that. I want to increase this number. 45? No. 40? No. 33? No. Hmm. Wait a minute. Have I been reading this wrong? I think I've been reading this wrong to where I thought this was depth. This is a max of 32. The radius is a max of 32. So I could go 45. Or no. I could go 75, and now it has a bigger radius. Right? It needs a lot of power. So it's still set to fluorite, I believe. Yeah, there's 118 more fluorite. Or is it? Oh, it's set to coal for some reason. How bad's the power draw? I want to see. I got totally sidetracked, but I don't know. This kind of stuff is fun for me. It's not bad at all. Oh, is it because it increased capacity and efficiency? I'm hearing something. I don't like that. I don't like that. Is this thing did this thing reset to being taking everything? What's going on here? I don't I've had these things eat stuff that I didn't want them to eat. See, it's not set. Oh, it is set to pick up coal. Okay. Um, is there any more redstone now that I increased it to 45 or 75? Boom. No. So, can we go? Is the real question. Let's see. What's the max we can set it to? 150? Yes. We can search for redstone and 150 blocks. What's it say for 1.2 kilo Fe needed? What? That's not right. There's no diamonds or redstone. Um, let's see how much coal is in that space. This was coal, right? Yeah, that's coal. 75 more coal. So the maximum range is 150. That's what I. Am I reading this right? It still says radius 32, though. I don't understand. But it does say it's max 150, so that's 150? No. Wait. Is it just going up? Now I've confused myself. I know this seems silly, but I kind of need to know. I need some blocks that I can build with. Whoa. I can't go down any further. It's just open to the void down here? Oh, no, it's not. Oh, okay, I see. All right. There's actually space down here. Okay. There's just more water. So wait, can I bust through here? Yeah, I can go down even deeper. Get some air back. That has to be down past it, right? I think that's what I was looking at. Yeah, that has to be what I was looking at. The reason it looked weird was because it was the edge of this thing, the visualization. Let's just make sure. We're going to wrap this video up here in a second anyway. Let's shut off the visuals, and let's see if that thing was gone. That's why I got confused. Yep. Okay, cool. So it is going down quite a ways. All right. It's weird that it goes up and down. But whatever, man. You know, I'm not going to complain too much. I do that specifically because I can't tell you how many times over the years I have accidentally like just broke a block and fell a million miles. So I usually put 2 or 3 in there. All right. So after that weird little diversion that we just went on with the digital miner and getting all that stuff, we'll go ahead and we will pick up where what we're doing tomorrow, or tomorrow on the next video. There you go. As you know how to do that. You want to see how boring the combat is now that I have a super awesome... Hey, look, you're dead. Oh my gosh, you're dead. Oh, look. Oh no, that was so difficult. Just absolutely insane. So difficult. It doesn't even matter that they were partial health. Even if they were at full health, the most it takes is 2 hits with this atomic disassembler. Get one. If you don't have one, get one, because they're amazing. So, anywho, I'll see you on the next one. Peace.